to the Broncos, and they didn't have a pick until the third round, and they started out with defensive tackle Tyler Oyindin from Texas A&M. Then they came back in the fourth with Jonah Coleman from Washington, which I thought was a great pick for them, especially if their future backfield's him and RJ Harvey.
Yeah, I agree. And with Sean Payton, too, he's one of those guys that he's going to cycle through backs, and he's been trying to find it. So they did sign J.K. Dobbins, so I was a little surprised at this pick. But I was also surprised that Jonah Coleman was on the board in the fourth round. And in Denver, they probably saw him a lot out there in Washington because it's not a far trip for them to make.
No, and also JK's only signed to 1 year, right? Like he's kind of that
right.
true bridge player right now. Where
yeah, exactly. Just help get.
You're just going to be a guy for a year.
Yeah, let Jonah Coleman get up to speed on the offense. Do you think that this lowers RJ Harvey at all? Because one of the things with Coleman we know is that he's a good pass catcher, and that is what RJ Harvey was doing last year. He had, 58 targets?
I think Harvey's moved down to RB3 there now.
You think so?
Yeah.
So you think Coleman takes over him already?
Yeah.
He was taken 2 rounds later.
He was just in one of those situations, right, where it was a good situation, but he didn't take advantage. JK was actually better than him. And the only time Harvey was actually really getting the ball was when JK was hurt.
Yeah, I mean, he did have, 10 touchdowns? 8 touchdowns?
And then the pick I love, this is one of my top 10 picks of the draft. Fifth round, tight end, Justin Jolly, a guy me and you said in the pre-draft process, this is a Sean McVay tight end. If
Sean
he
Payton.
goes there, or Sean, yeah.
Yep.
What's his name again? Sean
Payton.
If he goes there, he is going to friggin' fly off the charts. And you know where I'm getting him in these mock drafts, man?
Where's
End
that?
of the third round.
Really?
Yeah. I've sent it to Terrence. He's like, no Justin Jolly, because I sent him I had it down into 3.1 on the one. Because I sent you guys, like I said, I sent the invite. Try to get you guys invited onto this with the DLF stuff. And he's like, no Justin Jolly. I'm like, I'm up in 3 picks, man. He's my number one guy. And I got him at 3.08.
That's just crazy.
And Ryan did a commissioner pick because I was sleeping and he took friggin' Jeff Caldwell. I'm like, no way in the fourth. I'm like, I would have taken Justin Jolly there, easily. So you can get him late fourth, early fourth, late third easily. And this guy to me is going to be a fantasy star. Maybe not year one, but tight ends you want to own. I think this is one of the guys right up there.
Oh, I agree. I mean, he's one of the ones that we talked about early enough, and he ends up with a great spot.
Take